Taurus, we'll have a look at your reading. You may hear the ventilation in the background, Taurus. Thank you for bearing with it. The moon. Two of Swords. Queen of Swords. So already I do have two people here. One is presenting as the moon, the other is presenting as the Queen of Swords, and in between them is confusion. The confusion is going with the person who's presenting as the moon. There is somebody who kind of left. There is somebody who's not here anymore, or there's one calling the other out, one crying their eyes, bawling their eyes out is what I am getting for the other. And there is somebody who's presenting as the Queen of Swords, standing their grounds here, not wanting to budge, not wanting to move until and unless they have understood what that situation is, or what that person wants, or whether they've changed or not. Okay, we do have different Tauruses here. This is presenting as the Taurus, this is presenting as the second energy. Okay, alright, this is stubborn here, doesn't want to go. Eight of Pentacles, yeah. One is just working. But whoever is just working, I'm getting it's the Taurus, you're still thinking about this person because of the way they are calling you. And there is something about them and the moon. They are a deep and sensitive person, even if they don't show that often, or they don't show that in the best lights. The best of lights. The Lovers. There is something that is incomplete in your life, Taurus, for whoever I am reading here. You just feel like half of you is missing, but there is something where you're very determined to just stick to that Queen of Swords situation, because somebody has done something that didn't please the Taurus, or somebody has been left to their own here, and they are confused, they are sad, many of them are crying. I'm hearing bawling their eyes out. Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups, and Seven of Pentacles. One is in love, one is waking, and I'm getting it is the Taurus waking as the Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords, and Seven of Pentacles. Working, focusing, putting your energy where it is demanded and where it is useful, where you have to. There is something about this Queen of Swords saying that they don't have to input in that anymore. There is something that just displaced this Queen of Swords Taurus here, and finally somebody else is looking at their emotions. And they are dealing with their own demons as well. With this Wheel of Fortune, things are playing out for them, their own demons, their own darkness. Did have the Ten of Pentacles that tried jumping. Yep. Justice. You may need to help this person a little bit here, for whoever is getting the guidance to do so, and for whoever feels it's safe to do so here. Knight of Wands, or maybe for some they need to do it. There is something about them that is just being punished, it's what I am getting. They used to be a Knight of Wands, so for some of you maybe they have not been very, very serious They have not been very, very reliable. They have not been very, very consistent. This is why now we do have a Taurus here who's being the Queen of Swords. They have possibly been breaking some hearts. Part of what they did, I am getting, is being returned to them. They are going through it now. Knight of Cups. There is a certain justice in this situation, but at the same time somebody is suffering a lot. So for some of you, maybe you need to help here if you feel it's safe to do so, and you're getting the guidance that, okay, you need to intervene now. Okay. 6 of Wands. 8 of Wands. 6 of Swords. Queen of Wands. And Page of Swords. I'm getting that this is their journey. For many of you, this could be a fire sign here. We did have the Knight of Wands, and now we have the Queen of Wands. They could be man or woman, doesn't matter. They have a journey to follow, and there is something about their actions, there is something about their outlook, there is something about their approaches in life where they need to look beyond being victorious, having the upper hand, making things about themselves. Here's what I am getting for this group here. They need to go beyond that. They need to understand expansion. They need to understand growth. Okay, 8 of Wands is here, expansion and growth, and 6 of Swords. They need to cross a bridge. They are called to become the Queen of Wands. Okay, from the Knight to the Queen. It's not all the time that the Knight of Wands is bad, but in this situation for this Taurus, I am getting, yes, as we've said before, there is something that kept a Taurus here very unhappy, very displeased with somebody. It is this Knight of Wands. As you always hear, they could have been an I don't know, F-boy, F-girl here, just not reliable, in and out, not consistent, playing games, have to chase them to know where they are, something like that here. I'm hearing you have to kind of take the words out of their mouth as well. They possibly have not been very honest. Man or woman, whoever this Knight of Wands is, they need to evolve. There is a certain bridge that they need to cross after they have evolved and become the Queen of Wands. You can be passionate, but yeah, you need to be consistent. I just heard something else, but I'm going to make it a bit better. They need to stop being a jerk. Here's what I've just heard. This is coming from this Queen of Swords, the Taurus Queen of Swords. They need to stop being a jerk and become the Queen of Wands, where they are a bit more, not a bit more, where they are reliable. You can be passionate, but yes, do a better job. You can have bouts of inspiration or whatever it is they need, but yeah, be a man, be a woman about it. Stop in, out, yes, no, this, that kind of behavior here. Interesting. The Page of Swords jumped. I do get this Taurus is not all that as well. It's because they've been pushed, they have their limits, and yeah, you don't play too much with a Taurus as well. But there is a certain defense, there is a certain guard that they are willing to let down. From the Queen of Swords to the Page of Swords, if this person needs them. But it's not completely down. It's not like I'll come rush to you and love you again and yeah, you start your bullshit again. No, because this Taurus knows that this is the Knight of Wands and they can be better, they can do better. From the Queen, we descend to the Page. This is the level of guards, which is really making this other person suffer, cry, be in their emotions, which they needed part of that, but it is a bit too much at this stage for this reading to be out. And the Taurus who needs that will know, yeah, I've shut them completely out, and I know they kind of need me somehow, and I need them, I love them, they kind of love me too or something here. Let me just lower the guard from the Queen, where nothing will like very high wall. Here's what I am getting, because the Taurus is also focusing on their work, focusing on their responsibilities. I have somebody who's very responsible here. Do okay. That's interesting. Being shown the kind of little opening that people who have cats as pets put on their door. The Taurus from the Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords is putting that little entrance here for this person. They're not opening the whole door. But okay. A bit of empathy, a bit of consideration, because yes, there is love, but yeah, the BS needs to go. Alright, Taurus, okay. Why is this reading out for Taurus? Taurus is not playing. Oh god. I was about to say Sergeant-Taurus in this chant. Taurus, do you have an Aries placement? You don't have to. At times Aries and Taurus could be very similar. You could be a Taurus Aries cusp, Taurus Aries rising, Taurus Aries moon. There is something you don't play about, don't play with. Could be a Scorpio placement as well here. That's very significant for this Taurus, this group of Taurus here. Oh, the Hermit, but you're kind, you're nice too, you understand, you're spiritual too, you're lovey-dovey too, you're wise. Okay, there are two in here. Do I take them or not? Yeah. Yep. Wheel of Fortune and Four of Cups. You know somehow, Taurus, that this person, when it comes to love, they are kind of lost, is what I am getting. For many of you, this could be a Sagittarius. That needs to become the Queen of Wands. They could be a fire sign, or they could have those traits. They could have a lot of fire in their chart. Little firecracker. Sorry for the ventilation in the background, Taurus, and thank you for bearing with it. Why is this reading out for Taurus? Two of Swords and the Tower and the Lovers. Yep. This person needed to go through this crossroad, and there was a certain explosion that needed to happen in their life. For some of you, just disappeared on them, you just blocked them, you just stopped responding, you switched your phone off or something here. For them to kind of be vulnerable, be in their emotions, understand what they put people through, understand love a bit better. And I am getting for this group of Taurus here, part of their journey with you has to do with being somebody who's better at love. For many of you, this is a fire sign, and they got the best of fire out of you. But you're also very kind, you're also very nice. You could have a Virgo placement. I'm getting both an Aries placement here, a Scorpio placement, and a Virgo placement. You have both. They decide which one they want. And yeah, Taurus, Sergeant-Taurus, thank you.